What defines you? What defines you as an individual? What defines you as a person? What defines you as a human being? Hello, friends. My name is Fred. In chapter 1 of my book, Believe, Dare, Become, I ask this question, what defines you? And I share some of my own experience or life story growing up as a teenager and the things that I struggled with. And I'm not going to tell you what it is. I'll let you figure it out in the book. But it's one of the questions that I also like to ask my guest on my podcast, Time with Fred. And I've asked this question so many times. And I ask this question to get my guests thinking about what truly defined them. And this is because we allow the circumstances we go through in life, the challenges, or where we are in life at one particular moment to define who we are. There is a story I share in the book about a man whose story I heard in the news. And he was talking about how he had lost his job and how life was not worth living anymore. This man went on to say that for him, his job was all that defined him. And since that job was no longer there, or since he'd lost that job, life was not worth living anymore. Those words really stung me. And so I figured I'll ask you, perhaps you may not have thought about it either. What defines you as an individual? For some people, it's the amount of money they make, it's the career, it's the educational level, it's the family status, or whatever, right? But if those things aren't there today, if those things were to be stripped away today, what will be left of you? Would life still be worth living for you? If the things that define you are things that could be taken away or that could be lost, would life still be worth living for you? And I go on to say in the book that what defines you, or what you should allow to define you, is your purpose. The one reason or the reasons why you were created and placed on this earth. If all these temporary things, the money, the career, and all those things are no longer there, your purpose is the one thing that would stand that no one can be able to take away from you. Have you discovered that yet? Have you asked yourself what defines you? Perhaps you may have thought all this while about some of these temporary things, right? Or maybe that's what you think defines you. But if those things aren't there, what will be left of you? If those things were to be stripped away, what will then be left? What defines you, my friend? I hope you take some time to think about this question deeply. And this is one that only you can answer to. What defines you? And if that one thing or those things aren't there today, would you still be left standing? Would life still be worth living for you? What defines you? Thank you for watching, my friend. And until next time, think on these things.